Yeah, oh, it's definitely worth it. You know, given the position that Preston are in. You know, I think it made my mind up really. You know, the position. I mean, it would have been a different kind of decision to make if they were not in the position they are with pushing for promotion. You know, a chance to go to the playoffs and get promoted with a different club is really good, really. One thing with the Premier League is that, you know, there's all athletes and, you know, they're really sharp up top, but after playing in that, I think, you know, outside the top four main teams in the Premier League, there's a lot of teams in the Championship would hold their own in the Premier League. The first season in the Premier League, obviously everyone's on a high, so it's a bit different. You know, you find that after the first season, that's when the teams will struggle. You know, after they're used to it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, if teams do start like Stoke and Hull, it'll be next season where, you know, you can really judge them and see how they're gonna, you know, play and do and where they're gonna progress to. Yeah, obviously the chance of promotion in the playoffs, that was the main thing, but, you know, just him as a manager, you know, I've heard good things about him and his training, which is you know, a main factor really. And obviously I know a couple of lads here and I spoke to them and they said it's a good club to be at and just things like that. And obviously the chance, well, I don't really want to be sitting on the bench, you know, for the rest of the season, and so I can just come here and, you know, hopefully get some more games under my belt. Yeah, well, it depends really, because I don't know whether we're going to play a 2 or 3 in the middle, which will obviously differ my actual role, but, you know, hopefully if I can just start and play all the remaining games, that'll be a bonus. And, you know, whether I'm attacking or defending, I think it's got to be able to do both. You know, we've spoke about it and, you know, we're both on the same wavelength when it comes to that. Hopefully, you know, I'm pleased with it, you know, with what I've seen so far. Facilities, the lads and the staff and that, they're all good, and, you know, obviously it's something that's got to be sorted out really from Watford's end regarding my future. So the main priority at the minute is just, you know, just try and get into the playoffs and just settle down here. Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're the kind of games you want to be playing in, you know, and it stays like that where, you know, you have to look at that and just makes you work a little bit harder and, you know, just makes you a little bit more hungrier, because if you can play, you know, at stadiums like that against players like that week in, week out, you know, that's can only be good for you. It's just, you know, it's such a positive to play in the Premier League, and, you know, there'll be a lot of players that are good players and that don't actually get a chance to play in the Premier League. And obviously I think personally it's the best league in the world, you know, and to be a part of that, whether it's for one game in 4 seasons, you know, it's a big achievement. It's all about buckling down really, you know, and obviously it's about decisions, making the right decisions, and, you know, that's where people have got to help you along the way. You know, it's not all about just being a good player, you've got to be at the right club and be around the right people, and obviously you've got to be positive in all that you do, but it's just buckling down really, making the right decisions, and just, like, you know, hoping and just keep doing what you're doing and bettering yourself.
You say you know some of the lads here already. Is there anyone in particular you're looking forward to playing alongside?
Well, obviously, like Carl Ollie, who I know really well, he's at Colchester and Ledge, you know, he's a centre half here, so hopefully if I play, he'll be, like, obviously playing as well, and, you know, just hope that everyone in the team can bond together and just, you know, just really push for the remaining 6 games. If we can get into the playoffs and on a high, you know, that's one of the main things really. Go into it with a lot of confidence.